Hey guys, we have two awesome events coming up that we will be attending. Mustangs at Daytona, which is in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here's the schedule. I have more info down in the description. Then 2 weeks after that, we have Mustang Week. Definitely go check out these two events. We will have a booth at Mustangs at Daytona. You can get merch, see the cars. We're trying to get as many cars done as possible for then, and we'll see you there. Mustang Week, we will also see you there. That is 2 weeks after this, but let's get back to the video, and hopefully we'll see you there.
What is going on, guys? We have an exciting video. Been busting my butt to get cars done. Turdzilla up on the lift. I'm gonna drop the K member out of it right now. I'm gonna get this 3-valve prepared and try to drop it in the car today. We got the cam 3-valve. We got this from Speed. This has a set of cams, lockouts. I also picked up a new goodie for it. We got a Ford Racing manifold. I also have the Charge Motion delete plates, but I didn't know I was getting the Ford Racing manifold, so if anyone needs Charge Motion delete plates for the stock manifold, let me know. I also have a spare set of cams. So I have a spare set of Mother Thumper cams. If any of you guys are out there looking for a set, I have those. I have some lockout kits, and I have brand new cam bolts if you are looking. So let's go ahead and start getting this over there, drop the K member out of the car, and we got the transmission for it. The OG T45 is going in this thing, and I got a clutch, I got a flywheel. Let's make it happen. So we got the 3-valve about ready to drop in the K member. I went ahead and picked up, these are some old school adapters. They haven't been made in a while. I think they're called Logan Motorsports. Found them on Facebook. They go from the 3-valve header flange to a 2-valve header. So we have a set of 2-valve long tube headers. We have some stage 8 locking bolts, and it comes with these flush hardware there. So this will allow us to bolt a 2-valve exhaust and mid-pipe right up to the 3-valve so we can drop it right in the K member. So we're gonna go ahead and get this buttoned up and get this ready to drop in the K. All right, it's pouring pretty good, but hopefully you can hear me. Headers are on. We use some orange RTV to make sure it seals up. Got the adapters, 4/6 motor mounts for the 2-valve. We're bolted on. We're gonna try to drop it in the K, and yeah, this is quite the storm. All right, so the rainstorm upsetted some things. Got soaked, had to push the Fox into the way so the Fox didn't get rained on. Wasn't able to put the K member in. Hours later, storm has stopped. So let's go ahead and try to plop this thing in the K. If you guys couldn't hear me earlier, 4/6 motor mounts, bolt right on to the 3-valve. We got the adapters, very, very cool. Hopefully the steering shaft will clear on this side. That's gonna be kind of key. I'd say one of the coolest things about this swap is if you were looking to do something cool with your car on a budget, this 3-valve is like replacing the 2-valve in your car. Plugs in like a 2-valve. We're using 2-valve headers. We got those adapter flanges, which as of right now, I can't point you in the right direction as to where to get some. Maybe that company will start making them again. But overall, dropping this in here, it's like putting a 2-valve back in the car. Harness will bolt up, stock computer, really cool. So let's go ahead and try to drop it in the K member. See if I can get the trans, flywheel, and all that stuff buttoned up. Try to get the trans and everything kind of buttoned up to this thing. So I think I got everything that I want to get buttoned up underneath that I can. Intake manifold, I'd like to put it in here, but I don't know if it would have any clearance issues or anything. I've never done this swap before. So cool thing, 2-valve harness, coils plug right in. We got some EV1, EV6 adapters that'll work for the injectors. So we got the harness. This only uses one of the 2 camshaft position sensors. So you can see there's a crankshaft position sensor, your AC is down there. So as you can see right here, camshaft position sensor, same place as the 2-valve. There just so happens to be 2 on the 3-valve, but we don't use the other one. Crankshaft position sensor, that's the 2 main keys as to why this works. VCT, obviously locked out. The sensor is there, but obviously doesn't do anything anymore. So that's why this 3-valve will operate like a 2-valve. eBay headers, they said. It'll be great, they said. Alright, so 3-valve is in. Brad, you want to talk about how fun that was?
Scale of 1 to 10, let's see. Probably 3/4.
So, I don't know if it's really the 3-valve or just the fact that these are eBay headers.
I think a lot of it has to do with that they're eBay headers meant for a 2-valve, so they're very tight.
So the heads are different position, obviously, and then there's also little spacers, so it's moving them outwards. It's in there. So yeah, had to clearance the headers and do a bunch of fun stuff, but the engine itself fits in here pretty well. Now I'm going to show you the wheels and tires. We're going to end off this video. There's still a lot to do on it, but it's relatively easy from this point. It's just a lot of little tedious stuff. So hopefully in the next video, we'll see the first start, but let me show you the wheels. We got some Circuit Performance 18 by 9.5, 18 by 11s, but it looks good. We're gonna push it out so that way we can get some things done on the Fox. I do want to try to take this to Mustangs at Daytona. I don't know who's driving it, but we'll see if it's a possibility. There's a few things to kind of dial in, but I think we'll be good for that, maybe. Guess we'll see. Engine fits in there relatively well. It looks like it might even fit under stock hood, depending on where the throttle body lands. But make sure you hit the like button. It's got an engine, it's got a transmission, a few more tweaks, and we'll hear the chop chop. Oh yeah.
Chop chop.
Chop chop.